Howdy ho, everybody. Welcome back to the rocks, Roost, and islands of the Caliph. When last we left off, we left this fellow here who gave us an iron key. He says, that is wonderful. Take this iron key. You'll need it to open the locked gate in Sadaqah Town. The gate prevents the wealthy people from even seeing those in need. You must unlock the gate and help them remember their duty to the poor and needy. The Quran tells us Allah has made charity fruitful, but the people forgot in their greed. Come back here once you've unlocked the door. Let me know when it's safe to return. All right, so that tells us what to do. I'm going to write it down in my handy-dandy notebook. Let's see, where's the piece of paper? Here it is. I love that the game has you make notes in an actual notebook. I love to take notes in games anyway. But it's special when, you know, you kind of have to. I don't know if you really have to in this, but it certainly encourages it. So that's cool. Part of the retro flair. Now, let's look at the map. Again, this is our local map, so our man here was right there. The blue is an NPC. We want to move up here. Go back to town, go to the dock. That's where we need to head. So we need to go north and across the bridge and then to the west. If we look at the world map, again, Salam Island and Sadaqah Town specifically is where we are headed. Okay. Salam means peace, by the way. This was pointed out to me by channel viewer ZZ. Salam does mean peace, yes, and I should have recognized that in the first part, but that's a fitting name for the first island because there's no monsters, at least many to speak of. So, good place to start. All right, put up the map and let's get going. Let's see here. Here's the bridge. Now, somewhere around here, did I miss it? I'm not sure. I thought I saw something when I was watching the videos back. I thought I saw something that we did not get. I don't know. It might also not spawn on reload. I don't know for sure. Around here somewhere. Well, there's another scorpion we can take care of. Remember, do the old dungeon crawl kiting, which is a little easier out here in the open areas. All right, we're getting the hang of it. I think it's a little tougher to kite in this, I think, because there's a slight delay in the response. Now, where was that? Perhaps it was here. Let me go back across the bridge. Helps when you go the right way, Rock. There you go. Perhaps also it was a figment of my imagination. Well, if I'm missing something, I'm not sure where it would be. Yeah, anyway, let's get going. So got to go back to town. Were you always there? Oh, yeah, this is the Vitality Trainer. We have 4 points. Let's see. Looking at our stats, which your character sheet is kind of right here in the middle of the inventory screen. Press I to get here. Strength 8, speed 8, vitality 11, persuasion, concentration, awareness. What I'd really like to do is get more strength. I don't know where a strength trainer is. They might be behind the locked door in Sadaqah. So let's imagine that they might be. Do you have any shields yet? No, same old thing. Okay. We're going to sell this fellow the club. Sell him the club. And I keep instinctively using the mouse. K to sell. Quest items. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. We've learned something new. Piece of money. Yep, the barrels definitely respawn. Let's head back to Sadaqah Town. Had enough, have you? I can take you back. The return trip is always free. Oh, cool. Hey, let's board. All aboard. Okay, so let's just go ahead and rest. I assume that will speed up the journey. Apparently it did. And here we are, back on Salam Island. The town is this way, I believe. So let's just follow the path. Get the cursor out of the way. Yep, there's the spider place. I am hungry. But I'm energetic. We don't have any food, so that's the only other reason we needed to come back here. There's some lovely corn in there. Wonder how you get there. Matter of fact, wonder if... Was there corn in here? Maybe it respawned. Well, if there was, it's not respawned. Anything new to say? Well, you're welcome. There is a food cellar inside the town, so we're good. Okay. I don't recall exactly where he's at. Clubs are us. Food goods. There we go. Ah, hungry traveler. Please feel free to peruse our humble offerings. I will gladly do that, sir. All right, what's cheap? Nope, mouse. No mouse. Potato is 2 per. Corn is 2 per. Apples are 1. Apples are cheap. But man probably cannot live by apple alone. Let's go ahead and buy an apple. Let's just buy all of his apples. Why not? And a piece of corn. How about that? Thank you. So now we'll go into the inventory and we'll eat the apple. You're satiated. All right, very good. Okay, so we have 4 apples and 1 corn. That's probably enough for a while, I would say. It doesn't seem like you need to eat like a super, super high amount. Sadaqah Town is the name of this place. It means charity, but somehow our people forgot this. That's right. Indeed, many acts of piety are neglected these days. Yeah, I agree. Do you have anything else? Anything new? You do not. Okay, thank you. I'm in desperate need of a shield. But we also need to sell these monster parts. So, the monster part guy was down this alley, I believe. Oh, yes. Care to see what I got? Heck yeah. Again, there's probably some use for monster parts besides selling, but we don't know yet. So let's sell. The reason I think that is because he sells the monster parts, right? So he has the scorpion stingers, of course. He has the ghoul claw, the spider fangs, the rat tail, and a bass. Also a mackerel and a snakeskin. So the fish, I think you can eat, but they can make you sick. So, best to do your own fishing, I think. Yeah. So, thank you. We have 89 gold. Let's do a little inventory management. Again, to do that, you press the space bar to pick up the item. Press it again to put it down. Pick up. We can't, if it's something that's equipped, you can't do that. So let's unequip it. Move it. You also can't put an item down on top of another item. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the sword. It's more damage. 11 to 16. Again, your condition and damage are down here in speed. 11 to 16 for this Kama sword. The Jumbia knife is exceptional, 8 to 12, which is good damage for a knife. The speed is 4, it's faster. So, you know, it's kind of, we can get a little more damage with this. Speed was important with the scorpions because they could poison us. I'm also regretting buying all these torches. I anticipated that we'd go through them faster, but hey. Okay, that's got our inventory squared away. Let's boogie. Now, one thing we desperately need. What do you say? I can't remember. I can help you gain persuasion if you're ready. Would you like to train? Persuasion is 12. That's our strongest stat. So right now, no. Thank you, sir, though. Again, oops. I think it's kind of heathenish to run around town with a weapon out, so that's just me role-playing. Let me save the game. Owns box. Yeah, we don't know for sure what to do with that. The door in question is over here. Yes, you used to be a wealthy merchant. Yes, I remember. Okay. We're good on light. The door in question is right here, so let's use the key. Unlocked. All right, so maybe we'll find a shield over here. And because this is the quote-unquote bad part of town, we'll pull our sword out and take care of that barrel. Here's the medicine. Getting hurt can be a challenge for all of us. Medicines and healing are my trade. And so this fellow sells things much like the apothecary at the other place. If you're just joining the series, we'll go over this very quickly. Bandages bring back health. Arachnid poison and antidote does what you think it does. This treats fever, the red pills. So don't get red pilled. But no, seriously, that treats your fever. Snakebite antidote. Purple pills treat blisters. Green pills treat stomach aches. And this treats fish toxin. Okay. I don't know what we're going to run into here. So for now, we'll just let it be, eh? Hey, do you actually sell shields? Even the bravest warriors need protection. Have a look at my shields and armor for sale. No, he does not. I guess it's too much to ask. This is false advertising, man. You have a shield there, and it says shields. You haven't mentioned shields. See? Look at my shields. You don't have any shields. See, no shields. Only fezzes and shoddy clothing. Oh well. Is this the back door to the mosque? Who is this? Oh, this is the Sultan's palace. Okay. We have our eyes on you. I thought this was the bad part of town. We guard this. Oh, I bet this is the good part of town, right? The place we were at was the quote-unquote bad part. Okay, we'll come back here. Let's take note of where it's at on the map. Okay. I gotcha. There's also a chest here, but there's also a door in the dungeon that our key will open, so let's not forget that. This treasure chest is special. There is one like it on each of the islands. We found the one on Tarbiya. It is said that they are all the same chest. I don't really understand what that means. I've never tried using it myself. Well, I know what that means. That means this is a shared chest. So we press Y to accept. Nothing in it, however. Oh, apparently there was 15 silver coins inside. There's silver coins in here. If you get that deep cut, let me know. We can store things. Okay. I'm trying to put it in the chest. Well, okay, never mind. Well, that shoots that in the foot. But we know that those are shared chests, which is good to know. Yeah, this way. Hello. I've never seen the Sultan so happy before. It is as if a great weight has been lifted from his chest. There's still the issue of that sea monster, though. That's another challenge we must face. Sea monster? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Sounds like we'll be fighting a sea monster at some point. Greetings, warrior. I have the best weapons on the island. We'll see about that. Same kind of things we've got. So we're good. We're good on weapons. What I really desperately need is a shield. But I guess that's too much to ask for. Arrows. Hello, I can help you to gain strength if you're ready. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We are going to do 2 points. That's what we're going to do. You gain strength. Now we have strength 10, speed 8, vitality 11, persuasion 12, concentration 11, awareness 11, which gives us +3 to rummaging. I like how the stats, again, we're looking right here in the middle. I like how the stats all have an explanation of what they give you in terms of benefits, right? So strength 10 means I get a +1 to damage, which is real nice. It's +1 across the board. Once you do roll the weapon damage, you just add 1 to that. Very nice. 8% swing speed for speed. Not bad. 5% resistance, or vitality gives us. 3% bargaining for persuasion, better prices. +1 healing for concentration. I don't know if that's healing over time or healing with healing items or both. I'm not sure. Awareness 11. It gives us +3 to rummaging. So that means we're more likely to find this or that inside a, say, barrel, for instance, like that. All right. Continuing on. Remember, fill out the map. Make sure to fill out the map, because that will remove your questions later. Ah, an inn, you say? Fill out the map. Hello, welcome to the Alan Inn. Would you like to rest? Stay for only 5 silver. We're good for now, but thank you. I'm going to save. Unfortunately, there's only 1 save slot per character. I don't think you can create a new save. There's no way to do that. No, there's not. Anyway, so if I mess something up in the recording, we're just SOL. Oh, this is a copper key. Okay. I think that leaves pretty much just the Sultan. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, this is the Sultan Palace. Let's go see him. There he is. Now, out of respect, we will take our weapon off and we'll go in and say hi. Let's fill out the map. Let's do a crazy dance. Hello, sir. It is very bold of you to come here after opening the gate like that. You have spurned our laws. However, I must admit your actions took quite some courage. In fact, the great name of our town was rendered meaningless all this time. The city has been divided for generations, and I was too weak to question it. In reality, it was us, the wealthy, who were trapped by our greed. For we could no longer leave the island due to a dangerous adversary. A great sea monster has taken over the southern dock. Would you help the people of Sadaqah Town once more? Do you accept this quest? Yes. Go to the southern dock and see for yourself. Do you have a shield you could spare? It is a horrible beast that will allow no ship to come or go. Our island has been cut off from the rest of the world. Go forth and destroy or remove this threat. Then you will have my gratitude. Take this copper key to exit town to the east and find that monster on the southern dock. Proceed carefully. The creature is obviously strong and cunning. I would advise caution and consideration. Probably a good idea. So let's see. If we look here, we have toggle quest log, which is L, I think. L for log. Yes, here we go. Quest giver location, Sultan Ahmed, Sadaqah Town. Quest description. Help solve the sea monster problem at the southern dock on Salam Island. I don't think I had opened this screen before, because at the bottom we have more interesting information about what's going on. The date is As-Sabat, Saturday, 17 Ramadan 1444. Time 4:11 a.m. Moon phase waning gibbous. Quests are removed when completed. This often requires returning to the quest giver. So interesting that the quest for taking the key back to the dude is not there. So maybe we don't need to worry about that. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Sultan. We shall go and destroy this sea monster, but before we do, we need to return to the other part of town, head into the dungeon. We'll use the sword and a torch. And we'll find this locked door, which is it this way? No, this is a dead end. I'm very sure there was a locked door in here somewhere. No, that goes back in here. Ah, downstairs, yes. I don't know if the spiders will have respawned, but we shall see, won't we? Door. Ah, okay, I think I see it. Up here. Around here. Yes. Alright, we're in uncharted territory. Maybe we'll find a shield. That would be... Oh! Is that on the, Is that on the sheet? Space. It's not. No, it is. Block. Okay. Space. I should have paid attention. I probably could have prevented all that poisoning. Oh well. You learn, you live, right? That's why y'all are watching me, right? To make a fool of myself. Look in the treasure chest. Press yes. Why would we... You know what? We take these because we could sell them, right? No. Okay. Was that really all that was in here? Looks like it, although I'm not sure what the deal is with that little square right there. Let's back up and see. This is the... Yeah, this is the right way. Oh, it's the staircase. Gotcha. What then is the deal with that? Let's check it before we leave. The game does have a really nice map, which I really appreciate. Ah, see? That is definitely... Oh! Darn you! So the spiders do regenerate, or somehow I just didn't kill that spider before. That was weird. So it's a wall that we can't destroy with this weapon. I wonder... Can you use this weapon? No. Okay. I thought maybe blunt weapon, right? Might work. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to make another note here. Destructible wall in Sadaqah Dungeon. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh. Darn you. So the spiders do come back to life, apparently. Good to know. All right, so go here. Oh, look at that. It's been rewebbed. It definitely reminds me of Ravenloft. There's a place in Ravenloft, Strahd's Possession. Or Strahd's Possession, I should say. There's a place in Ravenloft, Strahd's Possession, where you... I'll get out of here in a minute. Where there's a lot of spiders. Here we go. And... let's go deal with this sea monster. And as you go, they re-web. It's pretty confusing. It can be until you realize that. Okay. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. Here I am. Now, I don't know what kind of sea monster we're going to encounter here. But again, we are just doing map completion right now. There was no way up. That's right. Okie dokie. What is this? You see a rock. Oh, sorry, the cursor was on the screen. Sorry about that. You see a rock. Okay. Rock of the rock. Facing the rock of the rock. Now, is that called that because that's what it is? Or does that have something to do with me? This is the rock of the rock. Is this in the roost? Anyway, it probably has nothing to do with me. Anyway, quit being so self-centered, man. Our island produces corn and apples, but we really love olives here. They are so rare and difficult to come by. If anyone brought olives, I'm sure the food merchant would be happy. He'd be willing to pay a lot for olives. Coconuts are in fairly high demand too. Let's write that down. All right. Very good. Thank you. Do you have any corn I could get for free? Of course not. That'd be too much to ask for. A dill. Oh, I should pay attention. In the log down at the bottom, these folks have names. I did not notice that. Y'all probably noticed that, didn't you? Well, our destiny awaits. It'd probably be wise to save. Looks like we've pretty much done a good job at map completion, eh? Are you ready? Oh, God! Okay, so this is going to be one of these. Human! No one has ever spoken to us before. You want to have something of mine, and I don't want them back. My worth stolen from me by your kind. And I'm very hard on come to land. You have more. No ships will cross the seas. But until my days are returned. Beautiful sort of me, as you may use these waterways again. Do you accept this quest? Yes. One of my kind, of your kind, discovered by the nest. When I return, my little baby, what are go to the back and put on them. On this island. I return all the and I will forget your kind. Otherwise, you will all pay for this.